Once nestled deep within the dense forests of Northern California, stood an eerie and desolate motel known as Whispering Pines. Its faded sign swung eerily in the wind, creaking with each gust, as if whispering secrets to those who dared to approach. Over the years, tales of horror and despair had surrounded the motel, drawing curious souls to its haunting grounds. Decades ago, a wicked caretaker named Silas governed the motel with an iron fist. He was a tall, gaunt man, with piercing eyes that seemed to see through the very souls of the unfortunate guests. Rumors whispered that Silas had made a sinister pact, trading his humanity for eternal control over the motel and its inhabitants. The motel's walls were adorned with portraits of the guests who had mysteriously vanished during their stays, their eyes eternally locked in a haunting gaze. Locals spoke of the supernatural events that occurred within the motel's rooms, flickering lights, disembodied whispers, and shadows that danced in the corners of the guest's vision. One stormy night, a weary traveler named Emma found herself seeking refuge at Whispering Pines. Oblivious to the dark history that cloaked the motel, she checked into room 13, the room that had claimed the most victims. Emma couldn't shake the feeling of being watched as she settled in, but she brushed it off as mere paranoia. That night, as Emma lay in bed, a chilling breeze rustled through the room, causing her to shiver. From the shadows, a spectral figure emerged, a ghostly apparition that resembled Silas, the malevolent caretaker. His bony fingers extended towards her, his voice a sinister whisper in the air. "Emma," he hissed, "you're mine now." Forever trapped within the walls of Whispering Pines. Terrified, Emma attempted to escape, but the room seemed to distort and twist, trapping her within its nightmare. Desperate for help, she stumbled upon a hidden diary, a relic from a previous guest, chronicling the motel's dark secrets. The diary revealed that Silas had sacrificed innocent souls to a malevolent force, binding their spirits to the motel. Driven by a newfound determination, Emma delved deeper into the motel's macabre history. She discovered a secret chamber beneath the motel, an unholy place where Silas had performed his sinister rituals. Within that room, she found an ancient tome containing the ritual needed to break the curse that plagued Whispering Pines. With each passing night, Emma fought against the malevolent forces that sought to consume her. She deciphered the ritual's instructions, gathering the necessary artifacts scattered throughout the motel. But as she drew closer to completing the ritual, the spirits grew more vengeful and relentless, their whispers echoing through the halls. Finally, the night of reckoning arrived, a moonless, stormy night. Emma stood within the hidden chamber, surrounded by the lingering spirits of those lost. As lightning cracked across the sky, she recited the incantation, her voice echoing through the darkness. The motel trembled as ancient forces clashed, and a blinding light erupted from the chamber, banishing the curse that had held Whispering Pines captive for years. When Emma emerged, she found herself standing in a transformed motel. The faded sign now gleamed brightly, welcoming weary travelers with warmth and comfort. The portraits lining the walls had changed, their subjects now smiling, freed from their spectral prisons. News of Whispering Pines' miraculous transformation spread far and wide, drawing visitors eager to experience the motel's newfound tranquility. Emma became the caretaker of the motel, ensuring its dark past would remain buried, and the spirits could finally find peace. But as night fell, and the whispers of the wind danced through the pines, a few guests claimed they could still catch glimpses of Silas lurking in the shadows, a reminder that some secrets are destined to remain eternally entwined with the walls of Whispering Pines, a testament to the enduring power of fear, and the spirits that linger in its wake.
If you like stories like this, please like and subscribe, or you will become a victim in one of my nightmare stories.
Years passed, and Whispering Pines continued to draw guests from far and wide, all seeking respite within its renovated walls. Emma remained the steadfast caretaker, ensuring the motel ran smoothly, yet always mindful of the lingering presence that seemed to dwell within its depths. One fateful autumn evening, a couple named Sarah and David arrived at Whispering Pines. Unaware of the motel's dark history, they checked into room 13, captivated by its rustic charm. Sarah, an avid paranormal enthusiast, couldn't help but feel a tingling sense of excitement, hoping to experience something otherworldly during their stay. As the couple settled into their room, strange occurrences began to unfold. Whispers floated through the air, carrying haunting melodies that sent chills down their spines. Shadows danced in the corners of their vision, flickering with an ethereal light. Unbeknownst to them, the spirits that had once haunted Whispering Pines had awakened, drawn by Sarah's fascination with the supernatural. Night after night, Sarah and David found themselves caught in a swirling vortex of ghostly encounters. Apparitions materialized at the foot of their bed, their mournful eyes pleading for release from their spectral prison. The couple's initial curiosity quickly transformed into fear and desperation, as they realized they were trapped within the motel's tormented embrace. Driven by their will to survive, Sarah and David embarked on a quest to uncover the secrets that continued to bind the spirits to Whispering Pines. They delved into the motel's past, meticulously studying the journals, accounts, and relics left behind by previous guests who had attempted to break free from the curse. Their investigation led them to the hidden chamber beneath the motel, where Emma had once performed a ritual that banished the malevolent forces. There, they discovered a forgotten tome, older and more powerful than the one Emma had used. It held a key to unraveling the dark enchantment that still clung to Whispering Pines. With newfound determination, Sarah and David embarked on a perilous journey to collect the rare and esoteric artifacts required for the ritual. They ventured into long-forgotten cemeteries, trekked through treacherous forests, and consulted enigmatic occultists to obtain the necessary components. As the final night arrived, a tempest of thunder and lightning crashed upon the motel. Sarah and David stood before the hidden chamber, their hands trembling as they recited the ancient incantation. The walls of Whispering Pines trembled once more, unleashing a whirlwind of spectral energy that engulfed the motel. In a blinding flash, the curse shattered, releasing the trapped spirits from their eternal torment. The motel stood silent, its haunted legacy finally laid to rest. Sarah and David breathed a sigh of relief, believing they had succeeded in freeing the spirits and breaking the motel's curse. However, as the couple prepared to leave, a faint whisper reached their ears, a whisper that carried a chilling message of warning. The curse may have been broken, but the motel's dark history had become intertwined with their own fate. The spirits, grateful for their release, would forever haunt Sarah and David, a constant reminder of the price paid to bring peace to Whispering Pines. Now, Sarah and David traveled the country, never staying in one place for long. They have become investigators of the paranormal, seeking answers to the questions that plague them. Their experiences at Whispering Pines serve as a grim reminder that some horrors cannot be escaped, forever etched into their souls, as they navigate a world where the line between the living and the dead is blurred beyond recognition.